What the? Alrighty guys, Mark Lamy here with another unboxing for you guys today. And this time we got another vintage micro playset. This time we have Jurassic Park The Lost World. This is the Lost World Lab Micro Playset B. This thing looks awesome. I've been trying to collect these since I was a kid, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get them, but now I can find them, hopefully brand new and a decent price, and we did, and this box looks awesome. Even though I'm going to open it anyways, I try to keep it as clean as possible. Look at this. Just look at the detail and the love they put in old school vintage playsets. Look at this. Awesome. Beautiful artwork on the cover right here. And we have a bunch of the micro figures right there. And I remember having the JP on some of the dinosaurs just to make sure it's official. I don't know why. I usually don't like that kind of stuff on my figures or anything, but it just made it a nice little touch. We got some raptors right there. Two of them. Looks like we got a pterodactyl, I don't know, some person, and a helicopter that came off. But as long as it's in good condition, it's going to be all right. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick unboxing to see how cool this playset is. But before that, let's go and take a look at the box. We got some features here of what the lab turns into and whatnot. Here's the top, just some more stuff right there, all that good stuff. The side, which has some of the features right there. The bottom, same thing, the playset on the bottom, and the back. So this is it, everything opened up, all that cool stuff, bunch of little features there, what it says about this lab, and two more playsets that I need to try to find and hopefully get it for a decent price, brand new, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and continue with the quick unboxing. Let's get started. Alright, now that I got everything out the box, let's go ahead and check these out. So we do have the little helicopter right here. Get a better look at this guy. So a nice little detail here. Nothing on the bottom though, unfortunately. So this is kind of cheaper, but back then everything was cheaper. And we have like this hook right here. Still pretty cool. And then we have this tiny little pterodactyl. This is older, so that's why it fell out, because of the rubber bands just kind of faded away. But look at the detail on this little guy. Very cool. Look at that. Very nice. And we got this little character right here, a little human. It says a mini human figure, so I'm guessing he's not anybody special from the movie. I don't know. He looked like he could be, though. But still very cool. Look at the tiny little detail they have on this guy. Cool. And we have one of the Velociraptors with the JP right there. You know it's official when it has that. Very cool. Unfortunately, I had to cut some of my box just to get this out because of the stands were way too big. But it is what it is. Very cool detail on this little guy. And the second Velociraptor. Look at that. Love the colors. Love the little detail. Tiny little paint job right here. And the JP right there. And here's the little instructions for the playset. Shows you like some of the features and what it can do. All that good stuff. They even got stuff on the back. So this thing could do a lot, which is always cool. And here's some of the playset. A lot of detail in the playset. A lot of stuff opens up. Look at that. So it turns into like a cage. Like Broken City right here. Or Broken Buildings, I should say. Oh, there's a lot that goes on here. Look at this. That's pretty cool. Little traps right here. Oh man, they used to do it great back in the day. Look at that. Okay, I want to set this up. Also, it looks like this connects and it makes like the Jurassic Park sign, but it also looks like some kind of landscape on the back here, which is pretty awesome. A lot of cool stuff. This is how they used to make it back in the day. They don't do it like this anymore. That is really cool. Oh, does this open up? Oh, so you can put one of the Velociraptors in there probably. Very cool little details like that. They need to make some modern versions of these, especially for the new Jurassic Park coming out, or Jurassic World, I should say. I did see two playsets that are coming out, micro ones that I'm going to pick up for sure. But very cool, a lot of little details. I can't wait to take some photos of this. Let me set this up. Okay, so this is pretty much everything all set up. There's a lot of cool little features and switches and all this stuff. So this is the lab. Looks really cool. We got the nice Jurassic World back there, which is really cool. It has the waterfall going down, all that cool stuff. A lot of little details, which is very impressive, especially for back in the day. They knew how to do toys back in the day. Or I should say at least play sets. I don't know how they do it now. And the back of the play set, this is like the bridge that connects everything together. You'll see once I have everything open. But it's also a switch where if you push it hard enough, the whole playset would open up, which is pretty cool. We're going to check that out. And you got the two Velociraptors just popping right out the gate, which is pretty cool. Everything else opens up. So many different details on this playset. There's so many things I have to show you. So in the back here, you flip this down, and it makes another part of the playset, which is right here. Here's the little bridge I was talking about, how it goes into the little lab or building right there. You can see some of the footprints from the dinosaurs or the Velociraptors. This is the water where it looks like a lake now instead of a waterfall, which is cool. And here's the little dome cage where the pterodactyl goes, but you can actually put the helicopter right in there. There's a little helipad for the helicopter right there. Very cool. This is the watchtower, which actually goes up, and you can put your little guy in there and he could be watching the tower or whatnot right there. Very creative. And here's the front, so you can see the front of the little figure and the helicopter there. A lot of little detail. And here's one of the cages where you can capture one of the Velociraptors. Very easy to set up. You just pull it out like so. Get a Velociraptor, anyone you want. Put that guy in there and then just slide it right back in. There you go. And now you got a Velociraptor trapped in there. I'm not exactly sure what that side of the building is or what's it for. I guess it's just extra room because it didn't specify anything about that in the little manual that we got. Still, always nice to have extra. It's better to have more than less with stuff like this. And here's another little feature. We have this like trap door right here where your character falls through and the Velociraptor flies off, and another one right here where the Velociraptor just flies, which we're going to test right now. And there's a little secret in there, which is pretty cool. It looks like we got some bones and debris in there, which is still not special, but it's the little touches like that that make a difference. Really cool stuff. And then his should just pop off. I noticed that this door is a little loose though. It comes right off, which sucks, but sometimes it happens with older toys. Well, that dude flew. He slides down, the raptor flies away. Well, there you guys go. That is the unboxing of Jurassic Park The Lost World Lab Micro Playset Site B. But I want to know what you guys think. Did you ever get one of these when you were a kid? Are you a fan of these micro playsets? And should I do any more unboxings of these vintage micro playsets? I have a few more that I haven't opened up. I have some Star Wars. I believe I have some Star Trek coming in. I'm trying to find some more Jurassic Park ones or Jurassic World. And I have a few Ninja Turtles. If you guys want me to do unboxings for those, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video or like this playset or like vintage things, go ahead and click the like. If you guys want to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you turn on those notifications so that way you don't miss out on any upcoming videos or giveaways that I do. And for all other things that I post, check out my other social networks like my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also Threads. I'll leave the link to those in the description. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.